What's going on, guys? HQ420 here. You already know how I get down when I come around. I'm back. I'm in the building. Fall is upon us, but you don't have to get your jackets because you know your boy's going to bring the heat to you, without a doubt. First time to the channel, start with a hesitation. Subscribe button down there. Hit it for me for your daily dose of news and commentary with a twist from your boy. It's going to change your life. Believe me, today's video, Biden, he doubling down. Might as well go on and triple down. Shoot him in the leg. De-escalate. Police, please. Just shoot him in the leg. Come on, Biden. Let's jump into this. Alright, article right here from the Blaze. Biden doubles down on shoot them in the leg advice for police to de-escalate situations with dangerous criminals. Look, let me tell you something right now. This whole de-escalation thing that they keep talking about, the dangerous criminals don't care about that stuff, okay? They ain't worried about your de-escalation tactics. Man, they gonna keep performing criminal activity, which is usually involving the stripping of lives. I mean, come on now. Let's get serious about it. Shoot them in the leg. That's very difficult. So, of course, last Thursday night during the town hall, the town of nothing, what it was, Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden once again repeated the dangerous suggestion that police officers should be trained to shoot offenders in the leg instead of in the chest when they're being charged. Let me tell you something right now. The reason they shoot in the chest is because it's a large target, okay? Anytime any instructor that's going to do training with you is going to tell you to shoot center mass. That way it gives you the best chance of hitting and stopping the threat. Man, stopping the threat ain't shooting them in the leg. You know they can still fire one off at you, don't you? I mean, come on, man. I'm only wanting to put one right in the chest. Drop them. I mean, if you're very skilled, somebody saying aim small, miss small. Shoot them in the head. But dang, Bo, the chest is a whole lot easier when you in a chaotic situation. You got stuff that I ain't out here shooting nobody. You know what I'm saying? Thank God I ain't had to be in those situations like that where you got to go out there and you got to try to drop somebody. But look, if you're in that situation, but like I said, first and foremost, your first concern is probably not to get shot, stabbed, or whatever. Second concern is to stop the threat. Stopping the threat means to put one in the chest. Now look, the minute that you become dangerous, a dangerous criminal, man, you forfeited your right for life. You charging officers, you charging somebody else. Bo, you done forfeited that. You got a blade, you got a gun or something. Man, Bo, I ain't worried about whether you live or not. I just got to be straight up honest with you. I ain't shooting you in the leg. I'm gonna shoot you in the chest without a doubt. So of course, he was over here talking about how to de-escalate a dangerous situation. I mean, Joe, how many dangerous situations have you de-escalated? Let me know. If you've got a little bit of time, send it your boy's way. I want to know how many scrums and scuffles that you de-escalated, that somebody had a knife pulled out or a gun pulled out. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But of course, he says right here in a muddled response to a question about criminal justice reform, he said there's a lot of things we've learned, and it takes time, but we can do this. You can ban chokeholds, which don't make any sense. I mean, you got to choke them out. Hey, but that's a way to, hey, that's a de-escalation tactic right there. Choke them till they stop moving. I mean, they passed out. Now, if you hold it for about 30 seconds to a minute longer, they're dead. I mean, but hey, look, I mean, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do when you're in a scuffle, bud. Hey, let me tell you right now, if the criminal gets the police officer in a chokehold, he ain't going to worry about if he stopped breathing or not. He going to choke him all the way out. Let me know. But beyond that, you have to teach the police how to de-escalate circumstances. De-escalate them, yeah. Put your hands where I can see them. Get on the ground. It's de-escalated. When you start running, when you start pulling your strap, when you got your blade out charging the officer, the de-escalation tactics went out the window. Look, Joe, if they come and rush you, are you just going to talk to them till they run up and stab you in the chest? Let me know, man. Are you going to try to do something before that time? Myself, I try to do something before they got to me. I mean, hey, look, it's either you or them. And at that point in time, they made their decision. Said, I ain't trying to be of this earth no more. I'm just letting you know. So it said, So instead of anybody coming at you, the first thing you do is shoot to kill, shoot them in the leg. Joe, the leg is a moving target, but it's not the biggest part. And if you miss, bud, if you miss, the bullet can hit somebody else, can bounce off the ground, but you don't need to be shooting bullets into the concrete, bud. You gonna have all kind of ricochet, man. Folk gonna have to hit the deck. It's like, dang, bud, shoot in the chest where you know you can hit them. Dang, man, what are y'all doing? Come on now. That sounds like the talk from somebody who ain't never been in the situation of having to drop somebody. I haven't, but I understand uh, that you're not gonna be sitting there thinking about, okay, he's charging me. He's got the blade. Okay, calm down. Okay, I got my gun drawn. All right, let me aim for this leg. Okay, let me, boy, blade right in the throat, man. By the time man, I run up on you, bladed you. You sitting there thinking about how you gonna shoot him in the leg. He been shot you in the chest. The criminal ain't gonna worry about it. He said, "Bo, I'm playing for keeps out here. They ain't playing to lose." So of course, Thursday wasn't the first time Biden had pitched a suggestion. So earlier this year, he told a group of black leaders at Bethel AME Church in Wilmington, Delaware, that aiming at the leg instead of center mass is the way law enforcement could reduce potential fatalities. Look, I can tell you a way to reduce the fatalities. Stop with your criminal activity. That will reduce them substantially. But that'll put them right on in the dirt. If you ain't out there trying to whoop up on the cops, trying to pull your piece on the cops, show them you steal and all that. Hey, but they ain't got to shoot you then. I'm just saying. So it said instead of standing there teaching the cop when there's an unarmed person coming at him with a knife, an unarmed person coming at him with a knife. Joe, that don't even make any sense, man. The man's armed. Man, that blade can kill you, bud. How you think they got stuff done back in the 12th and 13th century? How you think they got stuff done back in the BC? They pulled a sword out. They'd be like, I guess Joe back then be like, hey, he's unarmed. He's just got a sword. Joe, that sword gonna cut your arms and your limbs off. And back then, boy, if you got cut, boy, gangrene take you out, bud. You get a little incision on your leg. They said, well, we gotta take the whole leg. You said, dang, bud. Man, battle was tough back in the day. It said, shoot him in the leg instead of in the heart. Well, it ain't so much the heart. It's just gonna shoot him in the chest area. It ain't aiming right for the heart, but they're just aiming for center mass. It said, all right, I'm gonna shoot him directly in the heart. No, man, you just aiming center mass. Because when that hit him, it's gonna put him to the ground. Well, not everybody. If they're on that stuff, though, sometimes you got to put multiple shots in there. So, of course, they pointed out that the knife's not exactly an unarmed. But it said, you got to remember, this is the same guy who once argued that firing a shotgun in the air or through a door is safe. An effective way to ward off would-be attackers. Bam. So, he done backfired on his own stuff. Ain't just shoot right through the door. You ain't. Well, you just blasting through the door, man. You don't know who on the other side of it. They might be trying to bring you your personal pan pizza out there. They might be trying to go out there and fill out the census this year. You know what I'm saying? Toot, toot, boom. You just go and just put a shot right through the door, man. Say, I was just trying to figure out how many people you got living here. It's dang, bro. You're talking mistakes have been made. You know what I'm saying? So you got to go to jail for this one. But I'm sorry. I got to take you to jail. So, of course, we see down here, they're talking a little bit more about how shooting somebody in the leg is absolutely crazy. But the whole time, Biden didn't say anything about defunding the police at all. He says right here we shouldn't defund the cops. Well, at least he thinks that. But let's get serious, okay? If he was to get in office, he wouldn't be running nothing of the country. Man, like I said, man, how long y'all think he'd make it? 2-3 days? Come on now. The man, the man's way out there. Dementia has set in. So, in closing on this, bud, shoot him in the leg, please, man. I just gotta let everybody know, bud, ain't nobody shooting for the leg, okay? Unless the only time folks get shot in the leg is accidentally, or if somebody's doing some type of torture tactic, okay? and I mean, serial killer status. Other than that, Bo, everybody is aiming center mass. And then when they roll up on you, they might finish you off with a head blow. You know what I'm saying? Isn't that how they teach in your special ops? You do 3 center mass, 1 in the head, doot, doot, doot. I mean, 3 right there, come up, boom, kill blow. I mean, that's how they do it. But they start with the 3 center mass first. So, I mean, I'm just letting y'all know how they get down up there. So, let me know what y'all think about in the comment section below. It's another one of those moments where Biden probably shouldn't have been talking about this one because he ain't had nothing that great to say. So, as always, like, share, subscribe, click notification bell so you know when I post in the future. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.